All right, here we are. We're live streaming. We're going. We're doing it. We're doing it. You're looking outside in Fayetteville, Arkansas at the sky. You can kind of see the sunshine coming in, so we're looking off to the west over downtown Fayetteville. That's coming from my Ring camera. And it kind of, I'm kind of doing this to prove a point. Welcome to Weather Present. That's the weather right now on September 16th. Is that right? September 16th, 2002. It's 7:37 in the morning, and we're in Fayetteville, Arkansas, talking about the weather in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and what you could expect today and what's happening right now. Right now, it is. It is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. No, that can't be right. It is 52 degrees, 11 degrees Celsius. For those of you who know what Celsiuses are, or Celsius, or maybe let's take a look at this. Here we go. We've gone up to 61%. That didn't refresh. That's okay. We're beta testing this. This is the weather scuttlebutt for the day. For right now, in terms of right now, what we're talking about is there is no rain on the radar there. Look at that. Nothing there. No rain anywhere. Let me go back here. 61 degrees reported at Rogers. So we're in the wrong point. Maybe that's why we got different. You see, this is why you beta test. So note to myself, when you set this up, get this done before you start live broadcasting. 52 degrees Fayetteville, coming from Drake Field. That's 11 degrees Celsius. So the same amount of Celsius, is that correct? The same amount of Celsiuses. Today we have a high of 86, a low of 64 predicted. According to this app, I've seen other apps, other forecasts coming in at 87, 88 even. Look at this, and then it's a little chilly outside. If you're going outside right now, you may want to have a jacket or a sweater or a cardigan or something. You're going to have to cart around all day because it's going to get hot. Tomorrow, game day. The Hogs are playing. They're probably going to win. That's my prediction. 89, that's how many points are going to score. It's also the high tomorrow. So it's going to be a warm game. 6 o'clock game, though. It'll start cooling off. 91, low of 70. Let's see. Today, sunny. This comes from the National Weather Service. I'm not making it up. Sunny with a high near 86. You're going to have a south wind of 5 to 10 miles an hour. So there's going to be a nice little breeze. That's going to make it feel very pleasant outside. And then tomorrow, a higher near 89. If you're thinking about the game, you might want to dress in some summer clothing. I haven't stopped dressing in summer clothing. Right now, of course, no rain out there. And that's the story. And that's been the story for the past few days. It's a great time to get this off so I can talk about how nothing is happening and still how that's important to you. And it is, because now you know not to carry an umbrella, just in case you were worried about that. I like looking at the different types of how I don't know how they do it. I should figure out the different types of highs you'll get, highs and lows. I think we talked about a high of 87 yesterday, and I don't know if we actually hit it. At least we didn't hit it in downtown Fayetteville. What is out there? I got a squirrel has somehow made it onto my little balcony here. I've never seen a squirrel make it onto my balcony out there. Maybe we'll try to go get there. Alexa, what's the weather for today?
Right now in Fayetteville, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather, with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 60 degrees. Happy Friday, Robert.
Oh, why, thank you, Alexa. She knows my first name. Thank you. Courtesy of Amazon, of course. That would be funny if I just did the Alexa weather every day. This one has a high of 86, and she had a high of 84. So there are disparities in the different types of what is the scroll doing? The different types of highs you see. So when I say a high of 86 coming from the National Weather Service, I'm going to believe, I'm going to say and just guess that this is based on different computer models. So they're using different computer models because there are computer models. There are different sets of data. See, data is plural. Now, what I'm saying before that, I'm not really sure. There are multiple sets of data out there that show different highs and lows for the day, and that's why you'll see different forecasts for the highs and lows. So it could be in the mid 80s to the upper 80s today, depending on what's going on. Let's look outside at the streets. Where's this squirrel? I've never seen a squirrel make it over here. They would have had to jump pretty far. Here's Martin Luther King Boulevard and the I-49, or if we want to go California style, the 49 interchange. Traffic is moving. I am early on enough to actually talk about the traffic. We've got, you can see in the sky, let's take a look. Yes, no rain coming out of it. It's blue. It's a brilliant blue right now if you're looking at it with your eyeballs. I see a little haze out there in the distance. That may be from the wildfires in the west, if I'm to believe, that's according to other people. Let's change up our camera here. So we've learned lessons about how to interact. Let's move on to a different camera. So there we're at MLK. Let's move up to Razorback Road. Down to Razorback Road. We are looking north again. I wouldn't expect much traffic right here until later, because remember, until later today you're going to have people coming in with for the football game. So here's an important thing to keep in mind. It's going to be nice that it's probably not going to rain for the football game, but traffic, here's one thing that I don't need multiple forecasts for. I can guarantee you there's going to be plenty of traffic in Fayetteville all weekend long, and that you're going to be waiting. If you want to go to Mickey D's, you want to get some Mickey D's, you're going to be waiting in that line. Let's look at a different camera. Let's try to head north this time. If we can remember directions and how to read a map, we know that north goes up here. Let's head towards the Fulbright Expressway. Oh, this looks like a pretty shot. Courtesy of the Arkansas Department of Transportation, this camera is facing north. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of a rainbow, a little angel there in the upper left-hand corner if I were a paranormal investigator. But there's a little bit of refraction coming from the sun shining directly in there. But you can see in this pretty shot that the traffic moving north there, and that's usually where the problem is. Problems will occur on the interstate or the 49 if we're California style. You can see the traffic is moving along fairly nicely. And, you can just savor the rainbow, take it in right there. It's not a real rainbow. It's a artifact from the lens. It's not produced by the sun shining into rain. Let me go over to the iPad, and it's very important that I look at this right. I turn this on right here. Courtesy of Radar Scope, they said if I asked if I used it, and again, as I zoom in, Fayetteville right here, no rain. When you look out, if I look for any watches or warnings, that give me an idea. If I go back to the, it's better if I do this while I switch through things. For me, I don't particularly, it doesn't bother me. That gives me a little finer point on things. Now, if I go back to the iPad here and I zoom out and I'm like, where is the, oh, look, we've got some rain over here in Wichita and in parts of Oklahoma. They're getting a little rain. We don't have any rain forecasts, so we'll have to see. Go back over here, 52 degrees. No sign of rain right there. You could probably look at it and see that there's mostly clear skies. It got a little sunny yesterday. Or a little cloudy, rather. It was sunny, but it got cloudy for sure yesterday. Let's go back to our map, our iDrive, courtesy of the Arkansas Department of Transportation. It is iDriveArkansas.com. It's a cool app if you want to download it, where you can go look at these cameras and road conditions. They especially come in handy during winter weather events. So now we have another camera that is looking north. This one at the Johnson Mill exit. and traffic is getting heavy on the 49 out there. Clear weather, though, you can see right there as you go down that exit, and there you are at the Johnson exit. And you can pull off there and go into Johnson. Let's find us another camera. Going to move us north, interact, learning how to use the equipment. No rain today. We've got the Hog game tomorrow. People are going to be coming into town. If it's anything, it's going to be raining. Folks from Arkansas coming in and folks from Missouri coming in to watch the Hogs take on Missouri State, because the Hogs, that's a hot ticket right now. I'm going to move further than that. I'm going to go up here where I from my experience, it gets a little congested. We're looking south from Monroe Avenue. That's in Lowell. And I know this isn't Fayetteville, but if you're heading out of Fayetteville, maybe I've caught you in time before you've departed, and traffic is moving smoothly there. To talk about the weather, you do have blue skies there, and I think that's what we're going to see in every camera shot. Moving a little bit further north to where we know it gets a little congested up there in Rogers and Bentonville. Looking south towards the Pinnacle Hills at the New Hope Road. I was looking at this camera yesterday. There's a smorgasbord of cameras you can look at. You could go up every 5 miles almost and look at a camera. Traffic right now at 7:48 a.m. on September 16th, 2002 is moving smoothly. Here in about an hour, I think you'll see a few more people on there who are on their way to work on a Friday and ready to leave as soon as possible this afternoon, so they can get ready and go have some fun and relax and blow off some steam tonight, and then go to the game or watch the game on TV or go to their favorite sports bar and or pub and grill, or their favorite restaurant, and watch the game there. Lots of football going on this weekend, so NFL's going on. All the college football has started. And the forecast is good. It's summer-like. It's forecast to get warmer and warmer. And when I look at these long-term forecasts, they are trending to where it's getting into the mid-90s. We'll see if that happens. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about weather now. And so that gives you the information. The weather now, as you head off to work for your Friday. Hopefully, it's not all of our Fridays. It's not everybody's Friday. So it may be somebody's Thursday. So be considerate of those people who still have one. But most of us, we probably have tomorrow off. It's going to be a repeat of this weather, which could be uninteresting, unfun weather, unless you think about it in terms of life. It's undisruptive weather. There's nothing really that you have to worry about. Aside from, you might need if you were to leave 30 minutes ago, you probably would have said, I need a sweat. I stepped outside and I said, it's a little chilly out here. Where the squirrel was, I can't see. Where the squirrel was, it's a little chilly out there. And now I can take another look here just to show you the sky. Let's just call it practice. But, you can see what we can do. And is the sky blue? Yes, it is. That's not courtesy of Radar Scope. That's courtesy of me, my Ring camera. Zoomed in there on the sky. Zooming around. Yes, we have that. Is there video of the squirrel out there? Well, the camera isn't facing that far down. So that's okay. But look at that brilliant blue sky. Look at that. That is a beautiful blue sky that you get to look forward to if you're going to hang out. If you wanted to go outside and hang out outside today, this weekend would be a great day, a little warm. It's not camping weather to me. I like it to be a little cooler for camping weather. I went camping last weekend. The highs were only in the 70s. That's where I like to camp. But this would be a good weekend to do it, considering weather. If I go back to iDrive, here we've got the iDrive Arkansas. I have it labeled as iDrive. These are cameras placed along the interstate with varied along the mile markers, varying in location, I think is what I was going there for. Of course, it wouldn't be the same cameras in all in one spot because that wouldn't help much. Okay, back. That's stupid. That was a stupid thing to say. Here you're at the Fulbright interchange or the 71B interchange, south view, and this area can get congested, and often there are accidents. We hope not today, but you can see there traffic moving along nicely, and also the blue sky, the beautiful blue sky we love on a Friday with the rainbow in the air, in the camera. I wonder if no singing on this show. I wonder if that rainbow is still there. Which camera was that? Because we had it. It was pointed south, and maybe we were more along the Porter. No, that one's pointed north. Let's play the camera hunt game. Everybody loves that. Oh, look at this. Let's see what we got here. It was this camera. Here we are looking. We were looking. Off to the west, but northbound traffic. A little bit to the west, a little bit to the north and west. But northbound traffic there, of course, is heavier than the southbound traffic because nobody's fleeing Fayetteville because all the fun and work is in Fayetteville, Bentonville, and Rogers. And we've also got the hog game coming up tomorrow. And we know people will be coming into town. So tonight at 5 o'clock, when people get off work, they'll be heading up to Fayetteville, Arkansas, probably from Little Rock. So then at 7, 8 o'clock, if they're not getting off work early, you can do all the math yourself. A lot of people will take off work today in Arkansas to come up here because that stadium is going to be packed. That is one thing you can guarantee. I believe the Hogs are ranked. Are they number 10? Are they number 10? See, one day we'll have somebody who can confirm and correct me and get mad about all the things I say. And we're looking forward to that. But right now, you've got to subscribe in order to get alerts so that if there were to be something to affect you, I can come in. See, I can just sit here and ramble on. And that's the difference between live broadcasts and your apps. I can sit here and tell you it's not raining in downtown Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I can confirm that in northern Fayetteville and southern Fayetteville, which I'm close to, and in eastern Fayettille and western Fayettille. So whatever type of Fayettevillean you are, if you're one of us downtownies, if you're one of the people over in the east, you come from East Fayetteville, if you're one of the young Westerners out there in West Fayetteville, we're all just Fayettvillians. But at least I can tell you if it's raining and we can look at all that stuff and help you with that. But you got to I don't know if you really liking even matters as much as you got to subscribe because that's how you can get alerts. So if I had to go live to talk about Fayetteville weather, say it starts raining or something like that, or I go live because I see an accident on the road to let you know that weather is slowed down, you're going to have to subscribe in order to get those alerts. And so with that, I'm going to leave it at that. Have a good weekend. We'll see if I stream on the weekends. I might in the morning, depending on how late I go to sleep. So we'll find out. It doesn't matter what time I stream because this is weather now. So I'll leave it there. I'll leave you with what you're going to be seeing, that beautiful blue sky all day long. And thank you. Like, subscribe.